to Kyla Duberstein, her son, KJ Beeman, was everything. He was a kind man, fiercely loyal to his friends. One of those friends was Haskell Crawford, a man KJ had known since high school and called his brother. KJ was even the godfather to one of Crawford's children. In 2022, KJ moved from Arizona to Colorado to help Crawford with his struggling contracting business. Kyla last heard from her son in May of 2022. Then there was only silence. Days turned into weeks. Her vibrant, loving son, a man who would give the shirt off his back for anyone, had simply vanished. A mother's intuition told Kyla something was terribly wrong. She filed a missing persons report, but her pleas for help seemed to go unanswered, and the official investigation stalled. Frustrated and desperate, Kyla hired a private investigator who confirmed that KJ had been with Crawford when Crawford was arrested for theft. But after that, the trail went cold again, leaving Kyla alone with her growing fear. But Kyla refused to be helpless. If the system wasn't going to find her son, she would. In early 2023, with the help of one of KJ's friends, she launched a Facebook page. It became a digital command center for the search. Fueled by a mother's determination, she shared photos and pleaded for any information, turning her grief into action. She was casting a line into the dark, hoping someone somewhere would see it. On April 1st of 2023, a message finally came. It was from an anonymous user named Nope, Try Again. The words were direct and chilling. Carl had been killed, and Leroy and his girlfriend Cassie did it. The message claimed they buried him in the crawl space under his apartment and covered him with cement. This tipster was a neighbor of one of the suspects. They claimed that Crawford's girlfriend, Cassie Bach, had confessed everything while intoxicated, stating that Crawford murdered KJ because he thought KJ was a police informant after they were nearly caught stealing catalytic converters. Kyla immediately forwarded the tip to the Aurora Police Department. This time, they acted. They searched Bach's condo and found KJ's body, encased in concrete in the crawl space, exactly as the anonymous tipster had described. Haskell Crawford was charged with first-degree murder, and Cassie Bach was charged as an accessory. Crawford initially pleaded not guilty, but later accepted a deal, pleading guilty to second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison. At the hearing, Kyla said, "He murdered my only child." A mother's refusal to give up accomplished what an official investigation couldn't. If you believe in the power of a parent's fight for justice, subscribe for more stories of incredible determination. Kyla Duberstein called her anonymous tipster a hero, but she's the one who built the platform for that hero to speak. She had wanted to attend the trial to be the face of her son in the courtroom, saying, "I want Leroy to see my face. I want to stand up for him, because he can't do it." Her relentless pursuit of truth shows what a mother's love can do and proves that sometimes justice isn't found in a system, but in a heart that refuses to let go.